Concise Oxford Dictionary of Quotations. Now, just look at some of your favourites. I'd suggest going straight to things like Wilde or Newton or Churchill or
You're a big fan of
Keats.
Churchill?
Yeah.
Like
Oh well, he's the boy. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's go through that old Kramer. Blah, blah. Newton. Right. Right. Here's a famous one. Okay. This is Isaac Newton. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants.
Do you like that one?
So there's a meaning in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't actually stood on the shoulders of giants.
So remember, he's an amazing inventor and mathematician, and he discovered the incredible laws of the universe. And he's saying,
If you want a good view, move into a multi-story.
He's saying, right? He's saying, if I have seen further than the people, and he's being modest here, it's because I've stood on the shoulders of giants to get that view.
If it weren't for all the people that have come before him with their great insight and knowledge, he wouldn't have seen what he's seen.
He's taken his learnings, and those people have given
Why
him
just say that? Instead of making up, that's what I've got a problem with. People don't say what they mean.
Poetry, art, and
in life though, people never say what they actually mean, and there's loads of books on it. I don't know.
But the point is that he's just summarised quite a tricky idea beautifully.
It's beautiful. That gets into you much deeper than just the words, than just the literal words. You know what I mean?
One of my favourites is from an American novelist, and the quote is talking about the subject of fame and being famous. Yeah. Fame is a mask that eats into the face. Don't you think that's amazing?
Meaning?
Well, meaning that fame is something that is artificial, that you wear initially, you become famous, but it's ethereal, it's nothing, it's intangible, it's just an artifice. But if you stay famous long enough, you begin to think that mask you're wearing is really your real face, so that you begin to, think that you are more than you perhaps are. Do you see what I mean? In the way that fame and power can corrupt.
I know who said that.
It's an American novelist, I forget his name.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick another one. Right.
Yeah, let's have a look. Bernard Shaw, he's no slouch.
I think maybe when you take this book of quotations home, Carl, you should maybe just draw up maybe a list of 3 or 4 of your favourites and tell them next week.
I want to do Shaw, Wilde. I look at Shakespeare as well. He's.
Are you a fan of Shakespeare?
No.
Go on. What's your problem with it?
Just the way they speak. I can't follow it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like West Side Story?
It's really old as well. I can't relate to it. It's like years and years ago, isn't it? That's why I like Churchill, because
1940s.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is Shaw. Okay. There are 2 tragedies in life. One is not to get your heart's desire. The other is to get it.
Again, how would you see that in your little?
Well, that's one homework then. I'll mark that. That's your homework. You've got to work that out. You've got to tell me what you think of it.
Say again?
Don't ask Suzanne. It's there. Right. There are 2 tragedies in life. One is not to get your heart's desire. The other is to get it. Okay? Take that home with you. And we'll be hearing Carl come up with some amazing quotations next week.
Yeah, pick out your favourites.
Now I'd like to play a song for the lovers while he's thinking.
No, I don't think we've got the lovers lined up.
Oh, what have we got?
Bit of hip-hop. It's hip-hop hooray.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, everyone's a big fan. I played something from this last week. It's this new album from Nerd, In Search Of. It's been re-recorded by the lads. I don't know why. And anyway, it's particularly good. We played last week Things Are Getting Better. This is the one we have played with in the past, actually. Bobby James.
Doves, there goes the fear on XFM 104.9. Well, just read that book anyway. Can I just say, this is one of a beautiful. Is Keats, right? What do you think of this? A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness.
See, this is just like how it was at school now. The last couple of weeks I've been quite interested in what you've been giving me. Now it's really like,
okay.
I really don't care.
Now what about this? Now I did philosophy, and philosophy is obviously the quest for knowledge. And look. Listen to this though. This is what Keats came out with. Philosophy will clip an angel's wings. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Don't be constrained by what's dream a little. You know what I mean? Just go beyond. I don't agree with it, but it's a lovely bit of poetry.
Yes.
Yeah? So you're going to read that for me, are you, Carl? Yeah?
Yeah.
Just pick out 5 of your favourites.
Yeah.
The ones that mean something to you.
And then next week I'll bring in pictures of animals.
Brilliant.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Okay, and some sweets.
Rick, I've had a word with some of the top brass here. Or they had a word with me in the corridor. If you remember when
Did
we
they say,
started...
who are you?
Pretty much, yeah. Oi, Four Eyes.
Yeah.
And no, they said they were saying that, obviously enjoy the show, they love it. And they're just worried, though, that in the early days when we started the show, remember, we were a lot more informative. We used to do the film reviews, there was things like the gig guide and stuff like that.
Sure.
Which we've kind of let go by the wayside.
Yeah,
So-
they want us to bring that.
Well,
No.
exactly, so I just want...
No, the gig guide. I was worried that, funnily enough, the XFM gig guide does not include some of the biggest bands in the world.
Okay, all right.
Or some of the best venues. That's what worried me.
Look, Rick,
But-
just do what you're told, all
Oh,
right?
is it better? Has it
There's
got-
the gig guide. It's
Has it
some
got
big,
better?
It's got a
Am
lot
I
of big
gonna be
names on it.
impressed?
You're going to love the gig guide
I
this
need a
week.
bet if this is going to be pretty
Now,
impressive.
let's play the proper jingle.
Okay. Tonight, if you want to, if you want to see these two bands in a small venue, get down to the Metro Bar on Oxford Street. Doors are at 8 p.m. and tickets are only £6 to see Ten Benson and Beach Buggy. All
Brilliant.
right. Now, if you missed Longwave supporting the Strokes at Brixton Academy last night, you can catch them headlining Casino Royale at the Monarch.
Rick,
You-
I missed them last night. How much will I be paying for that?
You'll only be paying £5, right? But listen, they're also supported by Shelby and I Remember Nothing.
Brilliant.
Now, people know about the Brixton Academy, but a little-known venue in Brixton is the Windmill. And you're going to see three great bands there tonight. Guapo,
Okay.
Plonkes, and Mechanical Beatles Never Quite Warm. So, Orange Goblin and Grand Magus play the garage. And, Diefenbach and Sudden play the Row Tar Sessions at Notting Hills Arts Club. So that's the gig guide on XFM.
What a load of rubbish. I mean, switch off the jingle. Look at this. We've discussed this before, haven't we? Names for bands that will never be anything.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please welcome to the stage, Mechanical Beatles, Never Quite Warm. Please welcome to the stage, Plankweth. Please welcome to the stage, Orange Goblin. Oh, goodness me. Look at
Oh
it.
God, Orange Goblin. Orange Goblin.
It's so rubbish.
What's his name? Got a fake town, hasn't he? That one of his supermarket sweet. What's his name?
Dale.
Dale Winton.
That one, yeah.
Supporting REM. I remember nothing. Never going to happen. I mean, please. Come on, people.
Hey,
Think.
here's a band that plays big venues. Doesn't make them better, sure. But this is Radiohead. This is Song for the Lovers and Let Down off OK Computer. This is beautiful. See, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Doesn't that move you at all, Carl? Philosophy will clip an angel's wings.
There was an old lady from Ealing.
Who was putting... Radiohead, Let Down off OK Computer. Apparently we missed a gig on that gig guide. Drip Feed are playing the Rock Garden on the 21st of this month.
Excellent.
So the lead singer just called in with that. He also left a quote with me. Apparently Coleridge said of Keats, wasn't it? He's like an archangel slightly damaged.
Rick,
So
I'm worried we're getting a little bit highbrow.
Do you reckon?
Have you got any knob gags you could do quickly? Because I'm just thinking we're switching. There's a lot of people who are going to be turning off. I mean, currently on Capital FM, Chris Tarrant and Dr. Neil Fox together at last. The
at
partnership we've
last,
always
they
wanted.
said it would never happen. Do you know what I'd like to see together? That breakfast DJ, Sarah,
Cox.
and who's the dance? Carl.
That'll be Carl Cox.
Carl, please, why are you getting suddenly saying these rude words? We've been reprimanded
Yeah,
once,
don't
Carl,
say
please.
that, and don't say it so aggressively because it sounds like you're saying Cox aggressively.
Come on, we've been reprimanded.
Yeah.
All right? Just don't use language like that.
That's
okay, man?
annoying me.
Come on.
Why is it annoying you?
Because-
We're talking about DJs. That's their
Yeah.
names.
But you try to be clever.
I hardly
You've
think
given
that's
me-
clever.
You've given me a
Yeah, if that's my best attempt at being clever.
I've got rubbish homework this week.
Okay, he's really upset about
really
this.
upset.
He was looking forward to animal fat.
You said you were going to bring in that big book, 500
It's
animal
so. I got it off one of those bargain books.
So
I thought
what?
it'd be easy, right? Cause but it's too elementary.
No, but that's more useful than that to me.
But it's things like the tortoise has a shell to protect it.
That's good.
Yeah, but you know,
Because you thought it was there just to be painted on with tippers.
Oh, have you ever peeled a tortoise? They fly. They go about 400 miles an hour. It's to weigh them down because they're the fastest lizards known to man.
Exactly.
Honestly, they run so fast they can go through walls.
Yeah.
And so they that their shells put on them in the hospital, in the maternity ward, at a very early age, just slow them down. You let a tortoise out a shell and you won't catch it.
Steve, do you know that turtles can breathe out the bum?
Turtles can breathe out of their bum. I know someone who can talk out of it, but didn't realise that. That is
Tell us about that. Tell us about that. How do they do
That's
that?
it, that's all I know. They when they go swimming, they can sort of, if they don't want to stick their head out, they can just...
stick their arse out.
Why don't they want to stick their head out?
Just if... I don't know, maybe they need to be looking for food under the water.
Yeah.
And if they stick their head up to get some air, they might miss something.
Wouldn't it be easier to have an arse that could forage for food? So they could sort of like lounge in the pool like a jacuzzi, and they're looking around going, all right, hello, hiya, and meanwhile its arse is like munching grass.
Yeah, bad
Wouldn't that
breath.
be easier?
Bad breath.
Well,
I wish I understood what that meant.
yeah.
In all this
it's like a
hilarity,
quote, isn't it?
but in all that this hilarity, I'm worried we've forgotten the true meaning of Easter. No, come on, Rick, come on. You're just, you're being frothy and lightweight and a little bit rude, but it's a time for remembering
And chocolate.
that someone did die for our sins.
Yeah.
So can we just
Be ashamed to disappoint him.
can we just think about that and just take a moment just to consider that?
Yeah, can we do that?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand the true meaning of Easter? It's not just about eggs and bunnies. You understand it, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your memory of it? What's your understanding of it, Carl?
What do you-
Easter. What's it all about for you?
What do you have to do at school? Do you have to do anything at school?
I think we got a long weekend off.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they call that weekend?
Easter weekend.
Brilliant.
Okay. And what was the reason for that? Why did we have Easter weekend off?
Jesus.
Yeah. But what did he do?
He put himself on the cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, he didn't put himself on.
no.
Does it mean anything to you? Are you moved by that story?
Again, too long ago for me to sort of,
Okay. To worry
relate
about
to it.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if there'd have been an Anderson shouter involved,
Yeah.
you'd have been there, wouldn't you? You're not well today, are you, Carl?
Not at all. Don't know
No.
what's wrong with me today. I've got a bit of a temperature.
Have you?
Do you know Steve? He's always having a go at me. Last night when we were out with his mates,
Yeah.
they said he was a bit of a hypochondriac himself.
Did they?
Yeah.
What did they say? What were they saying?
He said, I said, Steve's told me he's not feeling well. Is he all right? You live with him? He said, oh, don't worry about that.
Really?
He's always saying that, and I said, that's a bit of a fable. I said,